Before anyone jumps to conclusions, here's the full story. Me, 18M, and my GF, 18F, have been together for about 3, almost 4 years, with a small break in the middle that didn't last very long. A break to work on ourselves, then got back together. A little more in depth, she's autistic and avoidant attachment. She recently moved into an apartment. We talked about it many times, and her needing a lot of time is something I am totally fine with. She dropped out of online schooling when she was 16. And because she's so anxious, she's never made hardly any friends before, so she relied a lot on me. And it was nice that way. I dropped all my friends who were female, and I hardly had any male friends. As for me, I'm trans, FTM. If you dislike that, please don't be rude. It's an important detail. And also did online, but still had a few friends from work, but I never really kept contact with really any of them. Recently moving into this apartment about 2 months ago, she's been busy, so she hasn't texted me really at all. Or much, besides a few times we've seen each other and went on dates. I know moving is a lot on her. I'm not used to that. We used to be long distance and she needs time, which I totally get, and that doesn't bother me. But she came back at 4 in the morning to tell me she made a friend. Keep in mind this is the most she's talked to me for a few weeks now. And I said who, and she said a boy her age just moved in next door. She said she'd tell him if he asked if she had a boyfriend, and she'd tell him yes, and that she did, and she has never cheated, never thought about it. And she hates the idea of really getting romantic. It's just not for her. And I get it. It's good for her to have friends, but he's a cis male and I'm not, and this could be my insecurity talking, but him practically living with her. She has him constantly while I'm still 10 or so miles away. The most she's talked to me was about him for a few minutes before disappearing Aegean, but it's not unlikely for her to tell me things she's excited about, which I'm glad, but the fact she has him around all the time, and that he is a cis male, something I could never be. She sent me a photo with him, and she has a huge smile. On top of this, I still don't have any one of the opposite sex friends. She's straight, and I only like girls, so I dropped all the female friends that I had, which was my choice. And me and her have been together for so long, and he is new and exciting. I do not want to be controlling, and I won't tell her to keep tabs, but if she never talks to me, how do I know? She has never given me a reason not to trust her. She is amazing, basically hates relationships, but I got lucky and she asked me out all those years ago. I respect she needs space and time away, especially because of her needs, and I am totally okay with that, but she was hanging out with him and won't text me back, which Aegean, not unusual for her to not respond for a few days, which she does when she's stressed. I'm not too sure what to do, and am writing this in a kind of in the moment deal, so sorry if it comes out sloppy. I'm just scared to lose her. She is very kind. I know her well, and you might think she's the dick for not texting me, but I get it. She moved here to be in person because texting always been a little hard, but she has never cheated on me or texted anyone else. Her needs make her want to sit in a corner and listen to music for hours. I get it because I have an autistic niece. She warned me before we dated of how she'd act, and we had a 3-hour-long talk of how we can both be comfortable, so I knew from the start she'd not text me much. So, AITA for being uncomfortable of my girlfriend having a friend.